Hi, beautifuls. Welcome to Mystical Layer. So, on today's topic, I'm going through today's energy, of course, but I am also going to talk a little bit about healing. Um, some of us, and I say us because I've been through a sure amount of healing, but some people go through a little more than others on the healing. And that's one thing we have to understand is that it's not a punishment. It's not it's don't turn around and tell yourself, "Oh, why is God punishing me and making my life difficult? Why is this person getting things handed to them?" For one, do not compare yourself to anybody. Never do that. Never make that mistake because we all go through our own journeys, our own way, our own time, our own divine time. And one thing I know for a fact that I've never compared myself to anybody because I always knew that I was my own unique person, and as we all are. But some of us do go through a lot more than others. Excuse me. Some of us go through things that we would never even think that we would survive. And like if somebody else knew a lot of the crap that I've been through, I've been told actually by people in the past that, excuse me, that sorry, I've been told by people in the past that if I went through what you went through, I would have never survived. And I always thought like, okay, I've been through some hard stuff, but you know, I'm okay. You know, I've excuse me. At the end of the day, I've learned to love myself. I've learned to accept myself, and I've learned to be true to myself. That's the main goal. Don't depend on anybody else to make you happy. Is another thing. Mm-mm. You yourself, be your individual self. Even if you grew up with parents that were, lived a certain way and you didn't like it, then you don't have to live a certain way. Live your own way. Whether it's good for you or not, in that sense, it makes you happy, right? And I'm not saying, oh, go do reckless things. I'm just saying, like, be smart about yourself. Be smart about the choices that you make, and let them be your choices. Don't let anybody dictate or tell you how you're supposed to live your life. That's not the way to be. Spirit, what messages do we have today for beautiful spirit? And that's the thing that sucks is that we think that we're supposed to be how we're brought up and how society wants us to be in that sense. But no, it doesn't really work that way. Remember that. You'll be miserable. You'll be miserable in that sense, and we do not want that. We do not want to be miserable, correct? No, we don't. So, that's another way I'm talking about healing. Healing in the sense of letting go how you were brought up, and if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Be true to yourself, you know? Heal that inner child. Heal and let go of many things from the past. Because the thing is, if you worry about the past, you're worrying about something that doesn't exist. You worry about the future, you're worrying about something that also doesn't exist. And you have to put the trust in the universe that what you have no control. Let that control be for the universe. And just trust, have faith. Just things are gonna be okay, and you gotta think of solutions for those problems because there's always a solution for any problem. You just gotta do it. That's the thing. That's the courage. And That's another part of healing and letting go, and then being in the present moment. Because if you think in the present moment, okay, I'm okay. Nobody's hurting me. Nobody's harming me. I'm okay. Okay. Every day is a different day. And you remember that. Every day is a different day. And take things one day at a time, which means stay in the present moment. Stay in what you're doing. And it's okay with what you're doing. Don't ever think, oh, I'm doing things wrong because they're telling me, no. You're doing your life how you want to. So live your life. It's kind of how it goes. You can't be isolating yourself in that way. You can isolate yourself to heal yourself, but you can't do it forever. You need people. You need some kind of people. And the people that you used to have weren't your people, then find other people. It's just kind of how it goes. Life goes on, and if you don't evolve, then you're going to feel stuck and unhappy. You got to evolve within yourself. It doesn't matter how he, she, it's doing it. It's matter how you're doing it for yourself. And I know sometimes we feel like, oh, I wish I could bring somebody with me. Well, along the way in your journey, but I mean, not everybody's meant to stay. Not everybody's meant to stay, and that's fine. That's even better because you're more likely to grow and advance and evolve within yourself. Remember that. So right now, as I'm talking and shuffling, and you guys are most likely um ready for this reading, it's ready. I'm shuffling away. I'm just gonna do a quick shuffle today for today's reading, for today's energy. I didn't get to put my little table thing out today, but it's okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Sorry, I'm flipping all these cards around. And I don't mind reversals. I mean, if they come out in reversal, that's fine. But I just try and keep it even keel and just what I get intuitively. So I have gaslighting and the moon card. I feel like these two. Some of you, it's just an authenticity. Yeah, see, some of you just might be feeling gaslit by somebody and feeling down in the dumps on that sense, and you want your authenticity. You want your true self to be your true form, and that's kind of what I'm talking about today. When I meditated and tuned in, it's kind of what came to mind. Yeah, being gaslit is horrible. It's not a very good thing because you need to let go of that illusion of what people show you who they are, but who they really are internally. You gotta learn to see people for who they really are, is what I'm hearing. And yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If anything, it's better for you because you don't need that type of stuff. Nobody does. Along with the water, earth, springtime. Got some earth energy, got some water energy, springtime, it's around April, May. That's around the transitioning, the transitionings of the weather for some reason. Some of you might be moving, I feel like. Some of you might be looking for a new place to stay in a different type of weather because you're not going to be looking forward to the weather coming, possibly. I don't know why it's coming through. Some of you need to drink more water. Even though water sign came through, but I feel like that kind of hints me to drink more water for you guys, me too. Thirsty though. Started getting into this reading and I kind of started losing it, so somebody doesn't want you to hear this message, possibly. I feel like there's somebody in your energy that's fake and showing you in your face like, hey, I'm here for you, I'm happy for you, yippee yay, but when I turn around, I'm going to talk crap about you, and I'm going to tell people lies about you. Even though you're a good person, I'm going to still tell them lies about you. and I'm gonna put myself up first. That's kind of exact. It's very specific what I'm hearing. So yeah, in the past, I got the past card right here, and Stardust. I feel like right here, it's like you're gonna get through a little breakthrough and let go of this past and this past person. Entanglement. Yeah, because this person's trying to entangle you with their shenanigans, and no, you're not having it. That's good. You're waking up to the reality of resistance. Right here, actually, it's so pretty. The red. You're waking up from this entanglement, this blockage that this person is lying and bringing to you, and you're bringing in your resistance, your guard up, because you know that this person is no good. I feel like it might be a Libra, an air sign that's coming through right now. Air. I keep hearing air. Might be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. Excuse me. It doesn't have to be. Crown chakra. Yeah, they're trying to get into you. They're trying to get into your head. They're trying to get into your head. And you're not having it with your crown chakra. No, you're not having it. Because right here we have, I don't know if you see this specialness card. Right here, it's a specialness at the bottom. Right here. Because they're trying to mess with your crown chakra. But you're not having it because you have that specialness, you have that strength. You see how I feel like all these stars right here, those are your little guards right there. I feel like you have a lot of guardian angels and spirit guides showing you and giving you the messages. Do not ignore your intuition. We all have it. Do not ignore it. But you have your guard up and you realize what this person's about and you're not having it, and that's good. Because timeline, you don't want them to mess up your timeline. You know what you're here for. You know that you have a journey to keep going forward with, and this person is coming through like they're watching you like a hawk. Like, I feel like they're like really on you. Like, that's horrible, actually. If that's the case, I'm sorry. Yeah, heart chakra. They're trying to get you. They're trying to get to you, and I feel like right here, because you see, I feel like all these layers here. This is you in here. This is your heart, baby. And this person, I was gonna say this B word. This person could be he, she, family, a friend. It could be anybody that's near you, anybody that's not even near you, but in your energy, in your aura, in your essence, trying to get through there. But you have your layers. You're strong. You just don't realize how strong you truly are. You realize to some extent, but you don't realize how much power you truly have. And you gotta know that. Spirit's saying you gotta know that you have so much power. Mm-mm. 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 Let's see. Yeah, see? Because they're a predator. I think I got this other day too. They're a predator. They're that red is beautiful, but they're I just feel like they're just trying to attack, and they're using their tears and their little tactics to get into your head and make you feel like, oh, believe me. Here we have, but you're manifesting. Oh, you're manifesting yourself. And oops, slipped out of my hand here. This is containers. You're manifesting, okay? You are manifesting, but here, you're keeping your stuff sealed in containers. You're keeping your stuff safe because you know that you're vulnerable in the sense to where you're sweet and you're kind and you're giving and you're loving, and you're aware that this person knows that, and they will take that from you. They can't take away your kindness, but they'll take away your energy. They'll drain you. They'll take away your happiness of giving and making you feel like like vapor. Let's see, what advice do we have, Spirit, for this beautiful person coming through? But you're putting yourself on a pedestal. You're putting yourself up. And that's good. Keep yourself guarded. Keep yourself up. Spirit says. Know your worth. Know your value. Self-love, self-care, self-respect. Beautiful. Yeah, because in your root chakra, you know who you are. In your roots, in your root to your root, all the way to your core. You know who you are. You're not going to change it for anybody. You're not going to change out of character for anybody. You're not going to get nobody to get into there, because this is who you are. Keep it that way. Stay safe, beautifuls. Don't let nobody in your stuff. Don't let nobody know about your stuff. Keep your stuff private. Self-love, self-respect, self-care. Always, always. Please like, share, and subscribe, please. Please subscribe. Let's get this channel going on the road. Stay true to yourself, beautifuls. You got this. Stay strong. Thank you for watching.